Alright guys, so today's video is probably going to be one of my most requested videos in recent times. Now, I was originally not going to make this video because, you know, I see a huge complaint in the community about this, and I absolutely had to make it because not only you guys requesting it, but the complaints that I see doesn't, like, you guys have legitimate reasons to complain, don't get me wrong. That's pretty much what I'm going to be doing here, but my complaints are going to have, you know, reasonings behind the complaint. Some of you guys did complain with reasons, but a lot of you guys are just complaining just to complain without reasoning behind your complaints. So hopefully I could give you guys a little bit of clarity as to what my views are in this update. Now, you know, there's a lot of stuff with this update, some stuff that was planned and some stuff that was not planned, which we're going to be getting to in just one bit. And by the way, if you guys do enjoy this video, make sure you guys simply like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. But yeah, let's not waste any time, man, because, okay, let's just break this down. So the float step technique got patched. It was not supposed to get patched. Let's go even deeper. The float step technique was never supposed to be in the game to begin with. The float step technique is a cheese, is a cheat, is a bug in the game. That's factual. All right. So I see a lot of you guys complaining about the float step technique. Does it suck that it went away, that I got patched? Of course. Yeah, I was probably one of the first ones to kind of complain about it, right? But I don't see too many people talking reasons behind of why it got patched. Now, if you look at the game producer's developer side, I'm going to be looking at both sides of the coin here. That's what I love to do. So, okay, since this, just look at it from the developer side. Since this flow step technique came out, obviously PvE is probably one of the most easiest brain dead events in the game, right? You guys don't even need to think unless it's battle gauntlet, not battle gauntlet, unless it's a full power battle. It's literally brain dead. So PvE is it's a brain dead mode with the flow step technique. Now, does it suck, like I said, that it got patched? Of course. Now, what did it do to PvE? It did two things, right? It exposed PvE for what it is, which is not a fun game mode, right? PvE is not a fun game mode. Now, there are three different types of PvEs in Dragon Ball Legends, right? There's the Tournament of Power, which absolutely sucks. I think it's the worst game mode out of them all, right? And then we also have Full Power Battle, which I think is the best game mode. I know before you guys torch me in the comment section down below, just hear me out. I think Full Power Battle actually is a step on the right direction, but the rewards absolutely are terrible, right? The rewards are terrible, and I think that they did nerf it so it's easier for the players to beat, and you guys don't need float step technique, right, anymore. Actually, it's gone, so everything else. And then PvE, the last one would be just the normal battle gauntlet that you guys have, story mode, just the straight up computer versus, you know, player, right? So that's what it did. It exposed it for not being a fun game mode. What can Dragon Ball Legends do? They have to create a new game mode, man. They really do. Off the top of my head, maybe like a mini walk around game mode with shallot or something, kind of like Marvel Revelations in a way. That's just an idea off the top of my head right now. None of this is planned. I'm just recording off the top of my head. So another thing, and I think this is probably the biggest thing, right? So the flow step technique was a good bridge from the free-to-play, pay-to-play players. Now, you guys already know about the boost system, right? So when an event comes out, you guys didn't really need actually a brand new character, right? For example, let's use this brand new LF Trunks that we just got, right? So we literally just got a Battle Gauntlet versus Future Gohan. If the float step technique still existed, you guys didn't really need that future, that LF Trunks, right? To make your guys' lives, you know, super easy, right? Now, if you guys don't have him, it's kind of tough, man. You guys can have other units, don't get me wrong, but it would be kind of tough in general. Yeah, it burned the bridge a little bit from the free-to-play, pay-to-play player bridge, right? It just burned it a little bit because before, even if you didn't have the new characters, you could cheese PvE in a certain way, right? So that's my main thing. How can they fix this? Well, they could add better bonus. Like, it doesn't need to be like, for example, right? LF Trunks. Let's just say he's a 400% battle bonus unit, right? So you technically need to get him to make your guys' lives a lot easier. And then the next following one is a 2-year-old unit that probably has a 100% to battle bonus buffs, right? So maybe, just maybe, they can make everybody just as battle bonus units as the latest character that just came out, right? And besides, the latest character that just came out probably has the best stats in the game within the battle bonus characters anyway. So the units definitely deserves more bonuses coming into PvE battles, right? Because they're old, so their stats are old, right? And don't talk about Zenkais. I don't care if they're Zenkai or not. So Zenkais are pretty much bench warmers at this point in time. Now, that is the main thing I have to touch on is the flow step technique. Does it suck that it left? Yeah, 100%. Of course it sucks. I choose PvE all the time. Now I actually have to think, right? Which exposes the game for what it is, or PvE for what it is. Like I said, full power battle is the closest thing, but I still think they need to make something better. Something like maybe like a fully customizable shallot where you walk around and you do your thing. I don't know. It's just top of my head, right? At the end of the day, what do I think about Dragon Ball Legends? I mentioned it here. I still believe Dragon Ball Legends is one of the most diverse Dragon Ball games, and I really, really mean that. Due to the fact that we have PvP, PvE, and a story, right? A story mode with a unique character. Now, that's a good thing, but what's the bad thing about that? They're not capitalizing on the story mode and unique character, and they're not really capitalizing too much on the PvE side, right? They're not really giving it their all. Guilds is in there, but Guilds is a different story. It's not really PvE, but they're just not really capitalizing on story and stuff like that. Shallot's he just got like a plushie backpack. That's it within 2 years. So they're not capitalizing on it, right? They're not executing the way they should be. PvP, on the other hand, they're doing a great job. I still think they're improving. This last update definitely improved PvP. Is there some kind of hiccups within there? Yeah, kind of. Let's talk about the rewards. They took out some rewards off the PvP missions, off the PvP ranking top 10K. But the reason why they did that is because they said, hey, we're adding more crystals, onto the to the new game mode, which is the treasure battle, which is the more casual side, where you guys can, just pretty much collect 3 treasures a day. And there are crystals within there. If you guys get lucky, you guys can get up to 1,000 crystals, which I highly doubt anybody's going to get, because the percentage of that is probably going to be super, super low. And that's a gamble. The rest of the crystals they took out, let's just say 500 crystals they took out from not only the, from the missions, from the top 10K, that was actually concrete. We are guaranteed that if we play. This, on the other hand, isn't. But they also did add the group ranking rewards, which covers which really just covers the top 10K rewards that left, right? So it just kind of switches it out. The only thing that they really took out would be just the missions, right? It would just be the missions. So with that being said, they didn't need to take out the mission crystals. And another thing, they also took out some crystals from the Hopoi, but the Hopoi on the other side is a lot easier to get with all the other rewards, right? I don't like the tickets, because the tickets, you could just get like an LF ticket for a veteran player like me. I'm a day 1 player. I pretty much almost have everything maxed out. So the LF tickets that we got from the Hopoi, instead of like 1,000 crystals, for example, right? Or 500, 700, whatever the case may be, it's only 300 now. But I'll just pull on that, or like somebody like Goresh, he'll just pull on it, and he'll definitely get just somebody that he has already maxed out 14 stars, so he's only going to get 600 Z medals. So that sucks, in my opinion, for the Hopois, but we do get a lot more rewards for the Hopois. Man, I'm getting a lot of like generalized rewards, like platinum coins, erasers, all that good stuff. So that's pretty cool, I guess, but the crystals should have still been there. And the final thing is that they took out a little bit of crystals, 300 to be exact, from the raid. So yeah, so overall, the PvP side is well done. For example, like the quick attack, quick dash is pretty fun. I'm getting used to it. It needs a little bit more touching. I still believe like some extra tweaks to make it perfect, right? Everything else, man, I don't know. The flow step technique, it is what it is. You can't complain, because it was never supposed to be in the game in the first place, right? I mean, you could complain, but just realize why it's in the game, right? It's in the game because it's a mistake, right? So if they take it out because it's a mistake, then we could complain, but we should realize why we're complaining, right? That's what I'm trying to say. Other than that, man, I don't know. Hopefully they put, the only real issue that I have here is the crystals they took out from around the system, right? The PvP, raid, Hopoi. Hopefully they bring those back. because we as a community do take notice. So yeah, guys, comment down below what you guys think about this. This is my brutal, honest opinion on both sides of the spectrum, on both sides of the coins. Yeah, comment down below what you guys think, and subscribe, like, and all the good stuff if you guys did enjoy the video. And I'll definitely catch you guys once again, probably either later on today or tomorrow. So yeah, have a good one. Peace.